Hello and welcome to another week of Bible study here at Child of God. I am so excited to share a word with you today from the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 9. And the Bible reads, "And let us not grow weary while doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart. And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we shall reap if we do not lose heart." I saw something yesterday that stirred up something in my spirit, and I thought I should come here and share with you. So, if you watched the soccer game last night between Morocco and Senegal, then you know what I'm talking about. What a match! What a game! So, I am not a huge soccer fan, so I'm going to give you a quick roundup from my understanding. So, please bear with me if this is not as accurate as it would be to you who is a huge fan. In the 90th minute, a penalty got awarded to Morocco. And if you were watching the match, everything came to a standstill because it was clear that once they took that shot, the game was going to be over. I can only imagine what was going through the minds of the players of the other team. They felt that call was unjust and unfair. In protest, they decided to walk off the pitch because they did not agree with that call. Tempers were high, emotions were high. Everyone started having arguments. There was a lot of confusion taking place to a point where security looked like they were ready for anything to happen. One man and one man remained. The captain of the team decided to be a peacemaker. I saw him start to call everybody back on the pitch, have diplomatic conversations, or what appeared to be diplomatic conversations, as everybody else was, in their feelings. Imagine what can happen when we become peacemakers. Now, long story short, he calls the team back on the pitch to continue the game. He did not call them back on the pitch to come and win. He called them to come and finish what they had started. Morocco takes the shot, they miss, and all of a sudden, there's another chance. Time is awarded, time is given to them. Lo and behold, Senegal scores and ends up winning the game. Wow. What a great lesson for us, especially this week, especially if you watched my previous video where I was talking about not giving up on your dreams, not giving up on God, not giving up on your calling, whatever it is that God has called you to do in this world and in this year of 2026. This is not about shaming anyone. I know that games can be very emotional, but this is about finding practical ways in everyday life where God is trying to speak to us because there are lessons in everything and we can learn something. So, what can we learn from this? Number one, never give up. Never throw in the towel. You are not a quitter. You always finish what you started. I want to encourage you today to be like this team. They went back on the pitch not because they knew they were going to win, but because it was time to finish what they had started. If you have walked out in anger on your dream because it wasn't going the way that you planned, today I'm encouraging you to go back. Back in the game, back on the pitch, go back to school. Register again and start studying and learning. I know that you give up on your child. You've been praying for them, but they're still addicted. They're still drinking. And now it's just time to throw in the towel. He's a lost cause. No, he's not. I'm encouraging you today to get back on your knees and continue praying for them. It's not over until God says so. So was this game. It was not over until they blew that whistle. So why then do we declare ourselves a loser before it's even over? Another thing we can learn is being a peacemaker. When the captain went ahead and called everybody back to the game, he was being a peacemaker. Can you imagine if he had enticed violence, thrown a punch or two? As a leader, people tend to follow us, follow our lead. But instead, when it mattered, he decided, peace. We're going to do what we gotta do. Come back, come back, come back. I pray for you today that you'll be a peacemaker, just as it is written in Matthew 5, verse 9, that blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called children of God. Are you a peacemaker? Do you divide? Do you slander other people's names? If you have done those things, It's not too late to change. God is merciful, and He's calling us today to be peacemakers so He can declare us His children. Can you imagine what they would have missed up on if they had not come back to that beach? Sometimes we miss out on so much because we walked away in anger, frustration, because things did not go the way that we planned, the way that we envisioned, the way we imagined. But God is saying, I am the finisher of all things. And if you don't get back in the game, I cannot finish. Let's let God finish what He started with us. If we don't walk away, then He can do amazing things with our stories. I am so excited because I believe this is going to be the year when you become the best version of yourself. And we're going to look back at the end of this year and say, thank God I walked back in that. Thank God I got back on the game. Thank God I got back on the pitch. Thank God I started writing again. Thank God I went back to school. Thank God I started praying again. Thank God I started fasting again. Thank God that I've become a peacemaker so that His work may be complete in me. If we do not give up, if we keep doing good, there will be a reward. That's the word of God. Thank you so much for listening today, and I pray that you continue to walk with Christ. Remember, it's all about Jesus. God bless.